what's up, True Team? So, y'all know back in my research days, okay, when we were beating the pavement for the Ynw Melly case, prior to trial and after trial, y'all know I used to read a lot of documents and condense them into PowerPoints for you guys and show it to you. But for my new people, y'all may not remember that because y'all probably wasn't around, especially if you just recently joined my channel. So what I'm going to do in this video, since the Ynw Melly case is heating up because one of the key witnesses have been arrested. They've been looking for her. What is she going to bring to the table? Well, we don't know just yet. There is a hearing coming up in I think about a week and a half. But in the meantime, let me show y'all my PowerPoint that I did in regards to why I feel Mariah Hamilton is important to the state the first go around. Okay, why getting her this time will be important to them. Now, if that still holds true is the question. But check it out.
We have Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth. So I took a couple of days off to give y'all a breather. All right, back into our Ynw Melly clue series, okay? So one thing that I think is very important is to understand the importance or non-importance of Mariah Hamilton. So the question is, why is Mariah Hamilton so important to the state's case against Ynw Melly? Mind you, this is the center witness surrounding the new case of witness tampering. So, again, it's all opinion based, but it seems like she has of importance to the case, at least, right? So, one thing that caught my attention while going through the deposition of Detective Moretti is that the video call from the morning of the murders, there's no phone records of the video call. No data records that shows a call came through the phone at that time frame in question. So Mariah Hamilton is needed to confirm that call. Now, yes, her mother, Felicia Holmes, right, said, yeah, I remember, the video call, whatever. That still is hearsay, right? Because she did not receive the call. But if Mariah Hamilton takes a stand and say, I received the call from Melly, blase, that's better. That's an important part of the whole case. Because remember, that call is everything to, guess what, determine what? If he was there, if he wasn't there, allegedly, right? Now, if y'all recall during the trial, this is something that the judge definitely stated, but Moretti himself confirmed it in his deposition. Text conversation between Mariah Hamilton and Ynw Melly. She has to be the one to confirm that she's indeed speaking with Ynw Melly. Okay, they said it at the trial in regards to the text messages between one of the victims and Melly, saying one of them have to confirm the conversation. Now, again, they can put out there and show all these pieces, right, to say this is his phone. However, you can't, from the law standpoint, right, put your decision based on these texts if the other party did not confirm it or not, okay? Next, confirmation that Ynw Melly being present at murder scene, okay? According to her original statement to police, Mariah admitted, okay, that Melly admitted to her being at the scene and witnessing the shooting. Yeah, right? This whole time, like I told y'all many times before, I thought he admitted to doing the actual shooting, but nevertheless, that wasn't what was stated in the original statement. Also, Mariah confirms that Ynw Melly was getting picked up by Fredo. Now, according to what I gathered from the statement, from the part I saw, isn't that she can confirm he actually picked him up, but that he was waiting to be picked up by Fredo Melly. So if you take her actual statement of saying he was waiting on Fredo Melly, mix it with this phone that's allegedly Ynw Melly's, sending a ping to what's believed to be Fredo Melly, that's a stronger piece of evidence than just saying he sent a ping, right? Now, one thing that y'all don't know, or y'all may know, or may not even care to know, but she became a witness after her mother, Felicia Holmes, contacted the police in December 2018. So this is not information that they got as soon after the murders or even after the second crime scene that is believed to be the actual crime scene was found. That was interesting because that holds a lot of weight into my final question of this video. Now, shout out to Law and Crime. They did show this part of the statement, which is a transcript of Detective Mark Moretti and Mariah Hamilton, okay? So it's not the whole thing, but it's part of it. One of her answers was like, for real. And then he was like, yes, or whatever. And then I was like, where are you? And whatever, like that. And he was like, I'm fitting to go to Fredo house or whatever. Did she talk like that for real? Well, I got to remember, this was 5 years ago. She was younger, okay? The question is then, but when he FaceTimed you, was he at Fredo house at that time or was he still? Answer, it was dark. Like I didn't even get to see like what his surroundings, like it was really dark. Question, okay, so at that point, you don't think Fredo picked him up yet? Answer, I don't think so. Question, okay then. So what else did he say to you? That he said that Redacted got shot. Did he elaborate or did he say how or why or where or anything? Answer, no. He was like, they killed them. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Who or whatever? And he was like, they killed them. And I'm like, what? And then I'm like, do you want us to come or whatever like that? Got worried or whatever. And my mom had called his mom and told her about it or whatever like that. Who? Jesus. Okay. Then question. Okay. And then you came down here, correct? Answer, yes, I did. Question. But you guys didn't go to his house though, did you? Answer, no. Question, you went to Fredo's house? Answer, we went to Fredo's house. Question, where does Fredo live? Do you know the address or? Answer, I don't know the exact address because he shared his location with me, but I know it's like down the road from his old house. Okay, so this is part of it, of the statement. So a couple things that stood out to me, again, that I haven't already mentioned as far as the importance of her statement, because to be honest, one thing I found out in the deposition of Mark Moretti is that it was a pre-interview with Mariah Hamilton right before they actually start recording it. Now, I'm catching certain parts of the statement where it could be like leading her into what to say. For example, the question here, but he when he FaceTime you, was he at Fredo house at that time or was he still? For one, if you're just taking the statement, what was you gonna say? Was he still what? You're supposed to let her get to that, right? And then the next question was, so you don't think Fredo picked him up? You know what I'm saying? So again, not saying it was an odd way of questioning, but when you talking about a kid, because at this point when she's like 17 or whatever, like it seems like you would be switching it up, right? It's like he was pushing her to say something, but she clearly say they killed them, right? That's what, according to Mariah Hamilton, Melly said to her on this FaceTime call that they kept pushing that trial. So with that being said, it's like if he said that night, they killed them. And then the concern, right? This whole narrative that the concern was for her just to get to Melly, but the concern was that it was a threat against Melly, right? By saying, hey, they said. And she's like, well, do you want us to come? Like, do you need us to come save you type thing? And this is all just my version of how I'm taking it, right? Because I just feel like if it was more so Melly was the one that was being the threat, it would be more so, okay, you good? You sure? And this is just how I'm taking it, right? Compared to, listen, if Mr. Truth called me and tell me he on some hot boy shit, my first thing is not going to be one to go pick him up or nothing. That I'm just going to be like, you good? Okay. Call me then, you know, whatever. Now, if he hurt, hell, y'all on my way. And that's just how I'm taking it. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? Now, is she just a pawn? Okay? Because for one, her mother is the one who even put her in the crosshairs with the police to even be being a witness, right? But two, Melly has provided whatever information she provided to her at such a young age, and now she's this important piece of the puzzle for whatever reason, right? Three, the police utilizing how naive she was when she was younger, being young, to try to get her to say whatever they needed her to say. Because I say that because Mark Moretti in his deposition says that when he learned that Melly and Mariah was no longer together, he reached out to Mariah to talk to her again. Okay? Again. Also, again, they put a warrant on her for her, forcing her to come be a witness, which she has not yet. But again, is she a pawn? Let me know in the comments. Now, what does she really know? Like, again, they had the illusion that Melly confessed to her, but in actuality, based on the part of the story or the statement that they put out, is that he is claiming other people did it from the start. Okay, now again, they haven't talked to Mariah until January of 2019. And in January 2019, she states that it was they. Not that he said he did it, he said they did it. With that being said, to be continued. You know, we got many other pieces to break down before the actual trial in January. But with that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck you.
This is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. #1 blogger in South Carolina.